Hello, so this is term August 11th through September 22nd. Okay, so welcome. I am Miss Servin and I will be your teacher for this term. All right, I think it's usually 6 weeks. So for those of you who've had me before, you're going to hear the same thing. If you already came to YouTube, then you figured it out. This is where we're going to have our daily attendance. This is where I'm going to give instructions for mostly my online classes, okay? But my physical classes will be coming to YouTube for daily attendance, okay? But I'll explain that in a minute. So welcome. If you've already heard all this stuff, please bear with me. I do have to state it for everybody else. So welcome to my class. I am Miss Servin and I am your instructor. I will be having English. I will be teaching English 145 this term. I will be teaching business communication and I will be teaching college studies. So those are called JC 101A, A1, I think A2, and I think an A11, and then I think an A4. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, okay? So this is my YouTube channel. Originally, I set up the YouTube channel because we used to discuss, I used to give lectures for my students, just sort of having to do with life and what they were going through. One of my students suggested it, that I do a podcast, and so I didn't know how to do a podcast, so I started doing the YouTube videos. So then COVID hit, and I had to turn in my YouTube channel into my classroom. So here we are. I sort of like the platform. It gives great interaction. It's really easy for me to answer, and then it gives us, you know, like a community where we can all discuss it. So everybody needs to come to my YouTube channel. You need to subscribe. Don't use your school's email. Use a physical email. Personal email. If you have problems with YouTube because whatever, you don't want to subscribe or whatever, let me know and I will accommodate for you, but you need to reach out and let me know. It's just really easy for me to deliver. You get to see my voice, you get to see me, especially for my online classes. It's a way that we can communicate either daily or you know, have some sort of contact which is immediate. We also have teams, and I will be building and creating those groups, okay? Because I have to input each student by name physically, and I have a lot of students. So, and we will be having Teams meetings only for my online classes, which will be business communication, all right? So, so that usually you can text me, okay, through Teams. I will answer immediately. You can contact me through my email. It's lservin@southwestuniversity.edu. It's everywhere in your dashboard, and you can also use the bubble, the message on SU. The message, okay, and I call it a bubble. I take at least a day to respond because I do that, excuse me, I have really bad allergies. I do that out of my computer, out of my desktop, because I don't like the way it looks on my iPad or my phone, so I can't really see it completely. So I only answer my bubble, my message through SU, okay, once a day. And so if you don't message me, if I didn't get the message when I checked it, it's gonna have to wait another day. So the fastest and easiest way to contact me is through Teams, okay? I answer immediately unless I'm with a client, busy in meetings, giving class, and or in the bathroom, okay? Be mindful that when you communicate with me, if you're communicating at midnight, I'm probably gonna think that someone died, all right? And it's just very improper. So be mindful of when you communicate with me, and be mindful of my hours as well. I'll probably answer if it's, you know, if I'm awake or you wake me up, but I do like to have my mimis, and I probably won't be very happy because you woke me up, but most importantly, you scared me, okay? So those are the ways that you can communicate with me. Now, YouTube will have daily attendance, and this will be your daily attendance, and this will be, you have to comment, you have to state your name, your class and your section. Whenever you're communicating with me, you need to mention your name, okay, state your name, and you need to mention your class and then your section number. So let's take English. It would be English 145, A 500, JC would be college studies, so it would be JC 101, A 1, okay, and then business communication would be BC A500. So that way I know who you are, because I usually have 300 students per term, and if you don't tell me what class you're in, if you tell me just like English 145 or junior colleges, college studies, I have like several of those classes, so I won't know where you're at until you give me the section number. So make sure that you state who you are and what class you are. Also be very polite, don't assume things, okay? And that's part of the skill that you're developing with me, to be able to communicate with your bosses, in a professional setting, whether it be your teacher, school, whatever it is, because, the way you communicate professionally is very different than what you communicate with your family or your friends. So, always be very proper, good morning, Miss Servin, good afternoon, Miss Servin, I am so-and-so, and I'm in, English 145, A500, and I have this, or I didn't understand this. I will answer probably immediately, okay? What else? I don't take late work, but if life happens to you, because sometimes life happens, a death, medical, whatever happens, you need to voice it, and you need to advocate for yourself, and you need to reach out. I don't take any late work, but I can definitely accommodate you, and we will have flexibility if something happened to you, if life happens to you. Okay, so but make sure that you reach out in a timely manner. If you're reaching out like a day before testing and you haven't resolved all these, if something happened to you and you sort of didn't show up, then that becomes a problem. If you do not show up to my class, after week 1 or after week 2, I'm not going to give you a break, okay? So be mindful of that. Don't take it personal if I answer really quick and I seem kind of abrupt or kind of dry or kind of, dry. I'm usually always very, very busy, and my first and foremost is to answer. So sometimes I will not have the proper greetings that is appropriate for the text that I should, because I sort of get busy. So don't take it personal. I'm sort of kind of harsh and brash that way. First, I'm a Southerner, and so I just, I'm kind of Mexican, so I sort of like, sort of say things like that. Okay, so don't take that personally, all right? So daily attendance will be done twice a week. It will probably be done on Monday and Tuesday, okay? And then you need to comment, and then you need to take a screenshot of the daily attendance where I come out, so that way I know that it's that daily attendance. And then after you do the screenshot, you take a picture of the daily attendance after you've commented. So you take a picture of your comment, like Esperanza Martinez. You have to comment in YouTube. So here, Miss Servin, Esperanza Martinez, business communication, A500, and then you take a picture of that screenshot where you commented on YouTube, and then you go to SU, which is Southwest University dashboard, to my class, and there's going to be a link there, okay? Usually the links for daily attendance will be in the first week. Let me say that again. Usually I will have all the daily attendance links for upload for the screenshots to count as attendance in the first week. I will not have it in the corresponding week, because all the daily attendance you will find in the same section. So don't come to me in week 3 that it's not there, okay? That means you didn't view my video. The videos are long, or they're not, or whatever. I highly encourage you to take notes. This is sort of like a lecture, and it's sort of an introduction. Now, I had a student that complained that, that I didn't, that I talked too much or whatever. These are not lectures. These are lectures and information about an overall. For your lectures, you're going to have to show up for teams, okay? That's on my online. If you have a physical class, well, I'll be reviewing all my information through that. But for my physical class, this will count as daily attendance, and it will count for your learning activity grade. So your grades are divided into learning activity, assignments, and exams, okay? So your learning activities will be your daily attendance. You're here, You say here, you do the screenshot, you upload, you get 100. You don't do the screenshot, you miss the link, you miss the time, then you get a 0. That's it. There's 100. You do the screenshot, upload on SU the screenshot for daily attendance, you get 100. You don't upload the screenshot, you get a 0. Okay, so that is your learning activities. Your assignments will be given to each class individually. For my online classes, I will make a specific video for your class to be able to give you the instructions on the assignments. I will not lecture during those videos. I will only lecture during a Teams meeting, okay? I do not go over the homework either. If you have any questions over the homework, please contact me directly, okay? I usually, with the lectures, pick and choose whatever is important within that chapter, because there's so much to cover within such a short time. All right, so if there's any problems, questions, or anything that you have in reference to your assignments, let me know and I will answer them to the best of my ability. College studies, I give you all the instructions physically because we have, we have class that we physically attend daily. Okay, so daily attendance are screenshots that are uploaded on SU, that are YouTube screenshots that you comment and you upload on SU. That is your learning activities. That is worth, I think your learning activities are worth, what is it? 40%, I'm not sure, okay? And then there's exams that are worth 30%, and we have exams, we have midterms, and we have finals, and then we have assignments that are worth another 30%, I think, okay? So 30 for exams, 30 for assignments, and then 40 for learning activities, all right? So that's how your grades are divided, and that's what creates the GPA, all right? Your exams, you're only gonna have 2. You're gonna have a midterm and you're gonna have a final. I have my exams a week before the actual exams. If you have a problem with that, let me know and I will accommodate for you, okay? The reason that I do that is because my classes are general ed, and even though they are important, your other classes for medicine, for medical terminology and medical assistant certificate and associates and all that is more important. So I'd rather you study for those classes and get done with my exam and not have to worry with my exam, okay? And really focus on the exams for the other classes that are specific to your degree, than be worrying about my exam for that, for the time that it's scheduled, okay? So that's in part why I do the early tests, okay? So that way when you have tests for other classes, you focus on those other classes, and all you have to do is just show up for my class, and then we just usually have to turn in some work, but you focus on your exams for the other classes. So that's why I have exams a week before. You'll appreciate it, really, trust me, okay? I also have a lot of students, so there's no way that I would be able to get in grades and give you your grades in the allotted time, because I have nearly 300 students, okay? So that gives us a lot of time. That gives us a lot of time also to correct things and to modify in case something goes wrong or something happens. If I miss a link, just let me know. Send me a text. Hey, miss, I think you missed a link. I don't see the link or whatever. And then I will check it. You know, I do have a lot of classes. Sometimes I think that the link is up, or I assume that I already uploaded the link and I haven't, or I uploaded it for one class, but then maybe missed the other. So make sure that you let me know in terms of if I'm missing the link, okay? So that's the finals. And then your assignments are solely based on books, okay? So your book, if you don't have a book for my class, then you probably won't pass. You need to use your books for the assignments. So business communication and English 145, which I have online, are electronic books, okay? They're called ebooks. And then JC, I believe, has a hard copy. Make sure that you go. Last term it was a hard copy and it was an ebook, so it was both. It was an electronic book and then you guys had a hard copy. Make sure that you go for your hard copy. They're notorious for running out of copies, for running out of books. So make sure that you do that first thing as soon as you can, okay? The longer that you wait to get your book, the farther behind you fall, because this is like a weird, like 3-day that we're starting. So basically this time, I'm giving you time to go and get your books, okay, for these days, and then to be able to get a hold of, working the YouTube. Your first assignment is this. This is going to be introductory video for term August 11th, September 22nd, 2021. And so you take a screenshot of this. Tomorrow I will have a daily attendance, and that will be your second assignment, but that will be under daily attendance. So this is your introductory video. Tomorrow you will have your daily attendance, and we will only have 2 uploads this week for introductory video and daily attendance, okay? I don't have the daily attendance link yet because I do not want to confuse you. Remember that this link today and the link for tomorrow will be, or for Thursday, will be on the first week, okay? What else? I am a Servin, and I am a retired high school principal. I did, that was weird, something passed by really quick. I did about 16 or 18 years in the Gadsden Independent School District, and I started there as a kinder teacher. So I love early childhood, and then I sort of ended up, as I grew in my profession, my career, as a high school principal, and it has been, it was an extraordinary run, and I love teaching, and teaching is my passion, and that's why I'm here. So in addition to that, I am a commercial real estate broker. And so I have braces, so I get really dry. Please forgive me. So I am an entrepreneur, and I have my own business. I am also psychic, and I do meditation after our classes, and for our team's meeting I do meditation, so you're more than welcome to join me that. And for my physical classes, we usually do meditation twice a week, and that's so you can build all sorts of stuff: focus, breathing. It helps you calm down, it helps you be at peace, it helps you center yourself, and it helps you monitor and control your emotions, okay? So it's an amazing skill to do. And so I also have a business for that, and I've done meditation sessions for the whole school and the staff. So much diversity that I have. I am very different. I teach very different, and that's part of why you come to school. I've had some, students that, well, this, that, or whatever. Part of school is learning the diversity of your teachers and the diversity of the people that you're going to school with, and the diversity of the culture of different cultures and ethnicities and people, okay, and venues and ventures and all that, okay? So we're going to have a super exciting term. It goes by really quick and fast. I try to make my class as easy as I can. The biggest lesson that you'll learn in my class is sometimes all you have to do in life is show up. So I am a high school principal, so I can very well do my curriculum as hard or as easy as I want. So bear with me. Part of the reason that I have my class so easy is so you will get a very good grade. So that way, if you have down your career and down your school, down the path, a term that you might have had difficulty, then my grade will help you even that out for your GPA, okay? So there's reason why I structure my class the way I structure it, and why it's sort of so easy, but you do need to show up and you need to do the work, okay? So welcome. As I tell everyone and all my students, it is an honor to be your student, and I take my job very seriously. I believe in reincarnation, so I believe that we have a sacred contract, and that is to be able to teach you as much as I can, mostly about school, but specifically about who you are and all that you can be. So if you got my class, right, and if you got me, it's because you're ready to hear the message. All right, so namaste, love and light, and have a great beginning of term. Ciao, see you later.